Hello, I'm with Barbara Martin from UNCE in Spain. It's the 20th of October 2013. We're at WIPO at the World Intellectual Property Organization's negotiations on a treaty for people who are blind. And Barbara, we've been here for 3 days so far. How do you think things have gone?
Slowly. They are going slowly. They are supposed to making some kind of progress. We are not sure about this progress because the good news is that finally there will be this diplomatic conference in June in Marrakesh, but the bad news is that there are too many things to deal there. So we are not pretty sure that all the things that they have to deal with are going to be in the right directions, in the sense of that we need a practical, workable, easy treaty, and as things are going, we are not sure about that.
Mind if I ask you a couple personal questions about yourself? You're blind. How long have you been blind?
Well, I'm partially blind. I only see with my right eye. The other one is a prosthesis, and it was because I was born blind. My mom, while she was pregnant, she has a disease that affects my eyes. So I'm partially sighted from I was born. So I was very lucky to be operated when I was 5 months, and since then I have my glasses on. So I can say that I'm quite fortunate at that point.
If you want to read something like a book or a newspaper or something like that, or say the text of this treaty, how would you do that right now?
Well, as I say, I can see with one eye, so what I really need is some kind of big test to make sure that I can read it. So if I have it in the computer, I can put it like in 14 real or whatever, and if I have not my computer, I can change my glasses, and I have other glasses that make that possible because of ONCE, of course.
And so are the kind of copyright issues we're dealing with, how does that affect you personally, the ability to overcome copyright restrictions?
Well, as personally, as I'm a blind or partially person, it affects me in the sense that it's great to share books with other countries. So, and for me, that I can speak other language is quite good for me to have the easy format and other formats that are accessible for me, and I can do it without asking ONCE to do it for me because it's already done. So the exception, if it works, it's just a great thing.
Now, if the United States was able to share its collections of books in both Spanish, English with Spain, then you would read, I guess, books in both languages from the United States. Is that correct?
Yeah, if I don't have it in Spain, of course.
And if you were a Spanish-speaking person in the United States that was blind, how many titles would ONCE be able to share with the Spanish-speaking people in the United States who were blind?
Quite a lot. I cannot give you the big number, but I guess quite a lot. But as I said before, we need the treaty to work. If not, it's a nonsense to even think about it.
What do you think of the position of the European Union in the negotiation?
Well, I think they are doing what they are supposed to do. They have to deal with the international law in the sense of to make sure that they have the measure at the low level guarantee. So I think that they are very they insist a lot on that, and at some points we are not really in the same sense, but we can understand that. The European Union as itself, they are doing what they are supposed to do.
So you think the European Union is going to help you reach a successful conclusion on the treaty with a treaty that works well?
Well, they should at least. At least in Spain, our position in the Council is the same as the World Blind Union, and so are for many member states. But the institutions at European level, they are complicated, and not all the times we can get what we want.
Do you think some of the provisions that were proposed in the last couple days at this meeting would make the treaty too difficult to use?
I think so. What I think is that they are dealing things that they should have been dealt just from the very beginning, not at the end of the process, because it's like we were building the house from the ceiling instead of from the floor. You know what I mean? So they are making things complicated, and that's why we are so concerned about the final result.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything you'd like to add before I let you go?
No, as everybody else, I think we will maintain our fingers crossed by the conference, and let's see if we can get the best we can.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you.